Sue, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a very long time since I've actually done a makeup tutorial. So we're talking like a couple years. I can't believe it, how fast time has gone by. And everybody, if you know me, you know how much I love to do makeup. I love makeup, and especially now. It's been like saving me. I swear to God, it's amazing. I told my girlfriend the other day, when I don't, there's been a couple times where I did not put makeup on all day, and I'm actually like depressed. I'm feeling like I stay in my pajamas all day. Like, makeup for me is like therapy, and I know I've said it 1,000 times, but it just makes me feel better, and I'm more motivated when I have a little bit of makeup on. So today I thought I would just start like from the bare bones of giving you guys a lesson. There's so much out there, and I've been watching a ton. I watch a ton of YouTube channels, and it's just like, what happened to just old-fashioned, natural, enhancing the beauty that you already have? Listen, I was trained from a celebrity makeup artist. Him and I just meshed so well because we had the same outlook on what makeup is all about and what it should be doing. And especially now that I'm getting older, I'm feeling like I'm stepping back and getting more into that natural look of makeup, and just really embracing that, and not doing something because it's the new trend or because I want to look younger. That never works out. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we will get started. I have prepped my skin with my Truth Treatment Systems. I talk about this a lot in my IG stories and my posts. I love this product. I use all of it. I use the whole system. This is I call it the Vita mask. It might be Vitamask, but I have a little Vita Chihuahua, so I'm like, yeah, he named this after her. But this is the mask, okay? So love this. And then there's vitamin C serum. There is also a C balm that I have. There's a retinol 1. There's a 5%. And then there's also the biomimetic mineral mist. This is something that you can mix in with your vitamin C serum. Listen, I have spent so much time this last year on my skin. Spent a lot of money, spent a lot of time. I've never been one to love my skin. In my 30s, I had cystic acne. So now I have the kind of the residue of the acne scarring, the hypopigmentation from trauma to the skin. So I've been really, this past year, I've been taking care of my skin more than ever, really using good products, eating healthy, but I always do, but just really concentrating on my skin heading into the big 5-0. So I can tell you that I love my skin. I never felt that way, and it's just, when you love your skin, you take care of your skin, and it's healthy from the inside out, it really makes a difference with how you're wearing your makeup also, because you don't feel like you have to wear as much. Another thing that I just purchased was the Zeo Skin Health pads. These are awesome. So now is like the perfect time to do a peel, but we don't have peels at home, right? I mean, I do because I'm an esthetician, but these are great because it has glycolic and lactic. So I really, really love these. It just helps with, if you have, dryness, and you really you go and have peels, and you don't, obviously nothing is open, and this will just really help to regenerate those cells and just give you that fresh glow to your skin. So I do love these pads. Okay, we're gonna start with the makeup. I could ramble all day about skincare. That's another video. I'm just excited to be here. All right, so makeup. I usually use a cream. Today I'm going to use a liquid, okay? You know how much I love my cream foundations. I absolutely love them, especially if you have drier skin. It just melts into the skin. Today I'm going to use a mineral makeup, and it's from Wander Beauty. Okay, love this line. I have many things from this line, and it's just a mineral makeup. Their liquid foundation is phenomenal, and it's not heavy. Okay, gives great coverage, but it's not heavy. So, and it's good. It's a good product. It doesn't have any synthetics, any parabens, anything like that. So, of course, I always mix my colors because I'm a neutral girl, but a neutral girl that wants to be golden. So I do have golden undertones. So I'm kind of more into the peach. I really have no pink. It's more of a peach undertone that I have. So I'm always having a hard time finding that perfect color. So I find it, unfortunately, purchasing two, and then I mix them. So I'm going to go in. I prepped with the Tarte primer. So I put that into my T-zone, and of course all of my Truth Treatment systems. And then I always use the back of my hand. That's just what I use. Obviously, when I'm doing a makeup, you know, a bride, I'm not going to use my hand. I use my little palette. But for myself, I mean, if I use my hands, they're sprayed. I always spray alcohol. But for me, I'm just going to use the back of my hand. And then you want to go in with a beauty blender. Beauty blender is going to be your best friend, okay? It just seamlessly melts the makeup into your skin. That's it, a damp beauty blender, okay? And I picked this one up the other day at Target, and it's pink with little sparkle. And isn't that what we need? We all need a little bit of sparkle in our life right now. So I'm actually looking at this color as I'm talking. I can see it's oxidized a little bit. So I'm going to add the lighter color to it, okay? So adding that color just a little bit, so it's not so yellow. I have this thing with yellow foundations. I don't like them. I don't like yellow foundations. I don't know how that was ever a trend, but if you don't have a yellow undertone, why would you put yellow foundation on you? I don't understand that. It's like that fake tan look, and it just doesn't, I just don't love it. I don't love it. So I'm patting it into my hand, okay, into the sponge, and then I'm just gonna go and do the same thing on my face. I'm just gonna pat it around. There's no, I mean, you can go into the center if you want a little bit more, but there's no really technique to this, honestly. If you're using a brush, obviously a brush is gonna give you a different foundation look altogether. So thinking about what kind of brush you're using. If you're using a very dense brush, it might be a heavier coverage. And if you're using more of a fluffier brush, it will be a lighter coverage, okay? And I do use brushes, but I just find with my schedule, yes, I am crazy busy, probably busier, as busy as I was when before all this happened. I'm doing a lot of online classes, fitness classes, and just trying to get my website together. And that's been challenging because I can't get together with my web designer. So it's been very, very challenging to do that. I'm just going to turn down this light a little bit so you guys can see the contrast. So I really just push it into the skin, and you can see that it just really melts into the skin. Get around your nose. It can kind of crease in there, so you really want to push it around the nose. And this is just a beautiful foundation. It works for all skin types, combination, oily, dry. I mean, it's really pretty. And it has like a radiant, more of a radiant natural. It's not glowy, but it's a very natural look and finish, okay, which I love. And then you always want to make sure, because a majority of us, our neck and our décolleté has had some sun, okay? So you want to make sure you're marrying everything together so there's no demarcation. I even do my ears, okay? If your hair is up, let's not talk about the hair. I think that's the hardest thing that I've had to deal with is my hair. But yes, so even with that, it's been manageable. Okay, it's been manageable. Most important thing is that we stay healthy and we keep our spirits up, whether it's, you know, talking to our girlfriends or going for a walk or doing a fitness class. or doing your makeup. Simple little things, reading a great book. The first couple weeks I was addicted to Ozarks. Oh my God, Jason. Oh, I laugh because my girlfriends and I, we all have crushes. And he wasn't the cool kid like back in the day. He was like the Michael J. Fox, which I loved Michael J. Fox, but he wasn't like, you know, Rob Lowe type of guy. But now it's like, wow, he's just like, yeah. I mean, his character in this show is just unbelievable. It's such a great show. All right, so as you can see, I'm just pushing it in. Gives you a nice finish. Okay, so do my lids. So that is it for the foundation, okay? So I have my foundation on, I kind of let it sit, and then I'll go in with my concealer. I'm not gonna go crazy contouring and all that. I wanna keep it very natural. This is a look I want you guys to be able to do at home by yourselves and feel confident in doing it, okay? So concealer, always, I personally like to go a little bit lighter, 1 or 2 shades down. I like to go more of a peach or pink because I do have blue, more blue underneath my eyes for the darkness. And I go with a very light hand, okay? I'm not doing a huge triangle. I will highlight in a couple areas and I'll show you that. But I'm going very 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 there, okay? And then sometimes I'll take it out. You can see I have this vein here that sticks out and it's like blue. So I'll just go over that. And then here, I always go around my nose. So I'm gonna go under here, underneath my nose, okay? And then I may come up here just to highlight that area a little bit. And then down the bridge of my nose. Okay, so that's basically all I'm going to do for the highlighting and brightening, okay? And then again, now because this already has that makeup on it too, it's going to be married and everything's just going to get along so well, right? We can only hope. Okay, so here, this is just going to open that area. And then I go in here, my nails, oh, my nails. I chopped them, I had to. And then under here. So again, seamlessly melts into your skin, right? You can see I'm really pushing it into my skin. Good, that looks really pretty, okay? So very natural, okay? Very natural look, okay? Nothing too crazy. You can see that's all I'm gonna do, okay? So from here, I'm gonna add some warmth into my skin. So contouring, I'm not gonna go crazy into contouring. I'm not gonna have those lines. I'm just gonna add a little blush. Now, you can use a cream bronzer or you can use a powder bronzer. Me personally, love cream. Again, cream products are going to melt into the skin. I can't say that enough. When we get older, our skin gets a little bit drier. So that cream product's just gonna really melt into your skin and it just plays well with all the other products. So my #1 favorite bronzer is the Chanel. And it is the Soleil Tan de Chanel. I don't know. Soleil Tan de Chanel. I don't know what it is. I just know it's awesome. Okay, so listen. I bought this a long time ago, okay? And it has lasted a very long time. So I know I spent a lot of money on this, but I have gotten my money's worth. Listen to me. It is a great product. It is a very universal, satisfying color for everybody, okay? So I am seeing pan though. You can see that there is pan there. So I will need to purchase another one. What I do for this is I just use a brush, nothing crazy, okay? And I'm not gonna go into deep contouring. I'm just gonna take it and kind of pat it around, swivel it around, easy on the brush, okay? You don't wanna be too rough on those brushes. And this is just a Sigma brush, okay? And then I'm gonna come up, and you wanna start to the top of your ears, okay? So you wanna start right here. You don't wanna go in too close, you wanna take it all out, okay? So we're basically contouring the outer perimeter of the face, okay? Now, if you have a small forehead, you're not gonna put a ton of bronzer up here because then it's gonna make it smaller. Sometimes if I have a client who has a very small forehead, I'm not gonna touch it. I'll maybe add a little blusher, but that's it. I'm not gonna go up there and make it smaller. So for me, I have kind of like an oval, square jaw, but oval face. So I'm gonna just try to square out my, round out my jaw a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring up my cheekbones. So I'm pushing it back, and then I'm coming around, and it's just, again, so soft, okay? You don't wanna put too much pressure. So a little tip is when you hold the brush further away from the bristles, you have less pressure, okay? And then when you hold it closer, like with my beauty blender, when I go in there with foundation, I'm pouncing that on, okay? Because I wanna really push it into the skin. So here, it's like midway, and I'm up, and then I'm gonna come up here, okay? You wanna make sure you're getting into the hairline, okay? So yes, you're gonna get your hair in there. You wanna get into the hairline. You want it to look natural, okay? And then I'll just come around here, up. And you can see already the warmth it gives, and there's kind of flatness over there, and then you have some dimension here. So you can already see the difference, okay? And then I'm gonna go here. I'm still using that product. There's enough on here. Should be enough on here. I might add a little bit more. And then I'm just pushing it in to warm up that face, okay? So it's right through here. Here again, okay? And then I may go in a little bit more to add a little bit of product, not too much. Just swirl it around. And then I'm gonna go right under here, okay? So just here, under here, it just gives a really pretty, again, I'm doing my whole face, right? If I had a shirt on, I would do my décolleté. If I had a low shirt on, you want everything, you don't want face and then body, right? You want everything to melt. When I was doing the girls for the competitions, you know, it really drove me absolutely insane when some of the girls wouldn't do their makeup, or their face was like ghost face and their whole body was, you know, oompa loompa, that tan. Listen, I used to do them, I know, that tan color, and it just drove me crazy. It's like, you look disconnected, you know, and you don't want that. Okay, so here, and then I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna take a smaller brush. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with, let's see, the brushes I have here are insane. I'm gonna go in with like a little fluffy brush. This is a MAC brush. And then I'm gonna just do ever so gently, just my nose, just to bring down that top and tip of my nose, because it's a little wide. I do have that Italian beak, which, again, you just learn to love. You grow to love. So you can see that's kind of narrowed it down. I'm not going crazy. I'm just doing a little bit of contouring. And then this trick I love, love, love. So going underneath with that same bronzer, and then lining underneath your lips, and then on top. This is going to make your lips look bigger. Okay, so that's it. Then I take my beauty blender and I go in and I just push, again, everything together. And it honestly looks so natural, so pretty, right? And just polished, okay? Just feel polished. Okay, So from there, I'm going to go on with my blusher. I've been obsessed with blushes lately. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, I need every blush in the world. I just obsessed with blushes. So for blush, I'm going to go in with a cream blush also. And I'm going to use, well, you know, I think I'm going to use, I've used the Milk before. So I do love this one. This is such a pretty color. This is Milk and this is Work from Milk. But I'm going to go in with a Peachier Orgasm from Nars. Everybody knows this. If you know anything about makeup, you know about Nars. They started with their lips, Orgasm, and this is the cream blusher. This is really pretty. And the reason why I like this is because it has a little bit of speck of gold, so it kind of gives you that highlight look without being chunky. Again, melting right into the skin. So I take my favorite brush. This is from IT Cosmetics, the slanted blush brush. And then again, I just go in like this, grab some product, and then I'm going to take it. And so again, you don't want to smile and then put the blush on because we're not always smiling, especially now, right? So you want to be natural, okay? And you want to come right underneath that like where your pupil is, okay? Line it up and then here. And not, so you want to go high, okay? You don't want to come down, but listen, you're lifting up. Think of lifting, okay? You want to lift that cheek up, okay? Just like a workout. Lift that booty up, lift that booty up. Okay, so here, don't want to go in too close. This is just going to give you that really pretty, fresh, oh, it's just so, it's so beautiful, right? It's such a pretty color. Hopefully my lighting system, I have new lights, I have a new camera, everything is new. So I apologize if, you know, the light is too bright or you're not seeing the dimension. I'm playing around with it. I'm doing classes online. So I'm really trying to get my YouTube channel up and really looking the best it can look. I look back at some of my videos, I'm like, I think I've had lamps. I've had, it's just crazy what I started out with. I mean, it is absolutely crazy. I still have some work to do, but I am trying to up the game on my YouTube. Okay, so there is the blush, okay? So you can see that. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit up here, nothing crazy, and a little bit there. Okay, just a little bit and then a little bit on the nose. That is it. Then again, I'm going to take that beauty blender. It's going to be your best friend. You melt everything in. Okay, so you're melting everything in. Okay? So pretty. Okay. All right, we're going to go with eyes. And this is taking me a little bit longer, obviously, because I'm talking to you guys. But honestly, if you guys did this at home, it wouldn't take you this long. Would not take you this long. So I'm going to turn this into my, all right, so we're going to go into eyes. I do my eyebrows first, so I'm just going to brush them up, okay? I'm just going to brush them up. Okay, so I'm going to go in with something so cool, so awesome. I love this product. This is the Soap Brow, okay? So it looks like this, and then you open it up. And that's what it looks like. That's the product, okay? So what you want to do, it comes with a brush, and you want to wet the brush, and then you just go like this, and you get some product on there. When I get the product on, sometimes what I'll do is I'll just take my fingertips, and I'll go like that, okay? So that just gets rid of a lot of the product, so it's not so clumpy on your brows. And then this look is just going to give you that kind of like, not, yeah, I would say a little bit of a wild brow, but it doesn't look so, I hate to say it, perfect, you know? It just kind of like gives that nice, and these brows are not going to move. Like, they will stay all day. I love this product. And that whiteness will go away also. So I do the soap brows with first, my little and then benefit. I go in. Okay, this is going to add some color. Look how that brush is so tiny. I love that. All right, and then I'm going to do just the tail, okay? So just the tail, come up. Okay, so you can see, adds a little bit more definition and depth to that brow. I did do a Sephora shopping because I had the 20% off, so that should be coming in. And you know, I really did not go crazy because you don't know what's going to happen. So I wanted to be smart. So I purchased a lot of the travel size mini, like Hourglass has minis that last forever, blushes and bronzers. They just last forever, and they're half off, you know, half the price, plus you get 20% off. So I kind of shopped a little bit smarter, not spending like thousands of dollars at Sephora. I mean, who can do that now, right? All right, so, but I felt like I needed to purchase something because you get 20% off. You have to get something, right? All right, so there are my brows. Okay, not bad for being, you know, in quarantine for a month and a half now. All right, so now I'm going to go in with eyeshadows. Okay, so as we get older, we want to wear less on our eyes, okay? We don't want to wear frosted or iridescent or glitter or anything like that, especially if you have hooded eyes like myself. You want to play up everything else, maybe a red lip, maybe a little bit more of a peachy, like the blush. Wear your lashes. Lashes will make you look younger, not the huge lashes, but like the Ardell natural wispies, something like that, just to give your eyes a little bit of a lift. For me, I have cut way back on my eyeshadows. So I always go in with one color, and sometimes it's even my bronzer. Sometimes I'll just use my bronzer. So I'm going to take the Morphe, and this is the M58505. Okay, I love this. That's this brush here. And I'm going to go in with the Tati Beauty. Beautiful. I've used this many times, as you can see. So I'm going to go in with a very neutral color, which is going to be this one right here. So just that color right on the bottom here. All right, so I'm going to go around, brush off that excess, and then I'm going to come up, hit it right there, okay? So if I'm looking forward, you can see that contour, okay? So because I don't have much of a lid, I'm starting a little bit high, okay? So I'm doing my little windshield wiper. I'm coming out. This is the best brush. I love this brush. And so little, okay? You don't need a lot of product. And I'm coming out. And then again, you want that lifting effect, okay? So you can already tell the difference between the two eyes, okay? So then I'm gonna come around and do the other side with that same color. So I'm looking straight and I'm gonna go right there, okay? Because that's where I want to place that product to get that lift, okay? And then we're gonna come down a little bit on the outside corner and really just come down, connect it. Okay, and then I'm going to take another fluffy brush, and this one is also from, no, this is my MAC brush, and this one is going to go up and then small circles, just to blend it, okay? Again, no harsh lines, just to blend that. And honestly, guys, this is all I'm going to do. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just doing that. I'm not going crazy. I'm just going to do a little bit of some of my hair there. Okay, so a little bit of contour. It looks very natural. Okay, and that's it. And then underneath, I know I mentioned this before 1,000 times. I never use eyeliner unless I'm doing my waterline for a crazy look, but I haven't done that in years. I only use powder under my eyes because I don't like that harsh look. It will close your eyes. It just isn't, you know, it's not a good look. It's really not. So I'm going to use two of the, I'm going to go in with this one and this one, okay? So those two, brush it off. I mean, you can see you get enough. There's a lot of fallout in this. think I had some, there we go. Just erase it. There. There. Pretty. Okay? So that's it. So again, very smudgy. It's not like a line. It's smudgy. And then mascara, I'm just going to go in with, I have so many mascaras, which I don't use any of them. I don't know why I have so many, but I'm going to go in with Voluminous. This is just Voluminous Carbon Black from L'Oreal. I already curled my lashes. I went to Target the other day for the first time in forever, and I went to get an eyelash curler and they were all gone. So I actually felt guilty. I'm like, oh, I need an eyelash curler, you know, is this really necessary? And they were all gone. I couldn't believe it. So obviously people are buying those eyelash curlers. Made me feel good. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight and then that's it. Okay, we'll just do the finishing touches, but this is a nice, just pretty, very pretty. My lips are so chapped. I did do a peel. I did a peel the other day, so I'm like peeling everywhere. But this is the Dior, okay? And I'm gonna go in with the top two, fan brush, and then just kiss it right on top of my nose, and then right there. And then I always do a little bit on top of my lip. Okay, so it is Dior, it is expensive, but like the bronzer, you get what you pay for. This will last me a long time, and it just melts into your skin, okay? So it's not gonna look like holy bronzer, holy highlight. It's a very, very subtle look. All right, I think that is it. So that's pretty quick, right? I'm kind of sad. And then what I'll do is I will go in with my Hourglass, okay? So this is see how small this is? This is gonna last me forever, half the cost. This is what I do, I write the small ones, and they're so easy to travel with when we can travel, okay? So I will take my Beauty Blender again, okay? I go in just like this, okay? And then I'm gonna just go around where I feel sometimes that foundation can break up. I want to keep all this fresh, okay? So I'm not going to go crazy out here. I'm just going to go in my T-zone, around the lips, and that is it, okay? So pretty. So I'm not going crazy with the powder. Very, very simple. And then after the powder, I'm going to use my spray. This is also from Target. This is the PIXI Makeup Fixing Spray, okay? And usually I do this before I do my mascara, but what I'm going to do is start from down here. I spray from down here, and that will help not get your mascara all over the place, okay? So you just spray, just want to get enough. All right, so lips, we're going to go in. Oh, these lips are so dry. It is from the peel. Okay, so lips. I'm going to go in with ColourPop, a lip liner, and here it is. I'm not sure what color this is, but I love their lip liners. They're so inexpensive. They're great. So this is just a really pretty pinky nude. Oh, they're so dry. And you want that fuller top lip, go right across. Don't do the Cupid's bow, just go right across. And another trick I like to do is when I use lip liner, I do my full lip, okay? So I line my whole lip and fill it in with the lip liner that you're using. So again, you don't have any stupid lines of, oh, she has lip liner on. Can't see that. And these are great because they're very moisturizing. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with, this is Hey Frenchie. This is a matte color. And this is just a pretty mauvey pink. So pretty, right? And then I may top it off because I just like to top off my lips with a little bit of sugar from Boxum. Okay, so that's Boxum and that sugar. I love this color. One of my clients actually told me about this color. And then what I do, because I don't want it to look like I just had, you know, this greasy pizza, right? So then I take a brush and I just, see the difference? It's not like grease, right? And it, again, it looks more natural. It looks like it's melting in your skin and it's not going to bleed, okay? So guys, that is it. That is my look. We got to do something with this hair, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to do more lessons like this, okay? So starting fresh, just doing nice little, there's so much to do with makeup. There's so many things to learn. This was just a simple, everyday, natural look. I do have products coming in. I can't wait to try them. So please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to get going with the makeup again. It's just like my passion and I love doing it and I love teaching. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Stay safe, be healthy, have a wonderful day, have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much. I love you.